What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Time Out Podcast. This is episode 3, and we're back at it again. I'm your co-host, Nicholas.
I'm Steve.
And, guys, we actually just wanted to say we're sorry for taking such a long hiatus since the last episode. School's been, hitting us a little bit, but we back at it. Summer's here. We're back at it consistently. So, Steve, let's get it going. Let's talk about the West play-in, the Western Conference play-in. Well, first of all, how about you explain to everybody what the play-in is?
All right, so for those that don't know what the play-in is, it's a new system that NBA just got in this year. So what it is the 7 and 8 seed and the 9 and 10 seed will play each other, right? The winner of the 7 and 8 stays in and locks in. That's the 7 seed, right?
Yeah.
And then the loser of the 7 and 8 will get to face the winner of 9 and 10. So basically, the loser of the 9 and 10 is basically out. The winner still has to play one more game to see who's going to lock in the 8th spot for the NBA playoffs.
Yeah. And this year's play-in game, if you guys don't know, the 7-8 matchup is the Warriors versus the Lakers.
Let's go Lakers.
And the 9 versus 10 is the Grizzlies versus the Spurs. So, Steve, let's talk about some predictions for this. So,
my prediction is...
Let's start with the Grizzlies and Spurs. Who do you think is winning that matchup?
I love Greg, but I'm going to have to say Memphis is going to win this one.
Okay.
I think Memphis has a better overall team than the Spurs do.
Yeah. Okay. I disagree. I think the Spurs are actually going to win that game. But, I mean...
they're not making the playoffs either way, so...
Okay.
And then,
now let's talk about the headliner. Let's talk about 7-8. Yeah, let's talk about 7-8 Lakers versus Warriors.
Yes.
What's your prediction for this game?
I think that's the easiest outcome. I think everybody knows the answer to that question.
Wait, that's an easier outcome to you than the Grizzlies and Spurs?
Yes. Everyone knows who's going to win that game. The Lakers are winning that game.
You have the potential MVP on that team on Golden State.
He's not winning the MVP.
Okay, So I said potential, but that's not the argument. But you're trying to tell me that Steph has been playing out of his mind. He's arguably been. He's arguably been.
But the Lakers have a better all-around team than they do.
It's one game though. It's not a series. It's one game.
You're
trying to tell me Steph Curry cannot.
The Lakers are gonna win.
Okay, you're trying to tell me Steph Curry cannot lead his team to one win over the Lakers.
He can go ahead and score 49.
That was not my question.
No, my thing
that
is
wasn't my question.
He can go ahead and score 49, but the Lakers are still gonna stop everyone else from scoring. He can you can't stop. Legitimately,
what?
You can't, no one can guard. Wait, just listen. No one can guard Steph Curry, but you can guard all the players around him. Like, what the hell is Draymond Green gonna do for you?
Draymond Green is one of the best overall basketball players.
Yeah, who's
in the world.
Like 8 points per game.
And there's more to scoring. There's more to basketball than scoring.
He'll be on the court.
He's never been known as a scorer though, and he's been effective his whole career. So what's your point?
He'll be on the court
what's
for
your
defensive
point?
player kind of stuff.
Tell me what's your point.
The Lakers are the best defensive.
What's
team.
your point?
The Lakers are the best defensive team in the NBA. And
but you're saying he's gonna score.
They will lock up every single player on the Golden State Warriors team. Andrew Ring is not gonna do anything. Kelly Oubre, come on.
They've been effective the last few months of the season. That's what I'm saying. This is not the same Warriors team that you predicted was going to be not that good.
And
this team is actually good.
Act like this Lakers team.
Oh, coming off injury. They
played
probably
and they still played great games.
They played two games.
AD's dropping 32, 40. What was it? 36, 42.
I said them healthy.
He's like getting
them
healthy.
Them healthy
is beating Golden State.
They haven't been healthy though. That's my point.
But they're healthy now.
When was the last time, Steve? They played one game healthy together. They played one game healthy together.
And that one game was a great game.
Against the Pelicans.
Okay, and
who have nothing to play for. And all of their top players.
There was 4 or 5 players in double digits scoring.
Wait, the Pelicans, time out. The Pelicans, their best player on the court was Eric Bledsoe.
Okay, but let's not forget the fact that the Lakers also beat the Suns.
With who?
With who?
Who was playing?
LeBron and Shue were not even playing. AD was out there playing.
We're talking about the Lakers healthy.
Yeah, and I'm saying even not healthy. If it's just AD on the court, the Lakers are beating Golden State.
Yo, that is bold, bro.
It's not bold. It's not bold. It's just the truth. The Lakers have a better all-around team than the Golden State does. Yes or no? The Lakers have the best defensive
Golden
team.
State has proven the last few months that they can beat anybody. They beat the Suns and Jazz back-to-back games. And you're trying to tell me the Lakers, coming off injury, Golden State can't beat them. Meanwhile, Phoenix and Utah have been top 3 teams in the NBA the whole year.
Golden State is not gonna beat the Lakers.
That's your
The Lakers
prediction.
gonna
Okay,
beat them.
that's your prediction. Okay, so you believe the Lakers are gonna win that game,
Yes.
but then so if you believe the Lakers are gonna win, who do you think is gonna win that
I
other
think
matchup
Golden
for the
State
AC?
is gonna beat Memphis.
You think Golden State is gonna be Memphis? Okay, so if you believe the Lakers are gonna get the 7th seed,
Yeah.
who's winning that matchup, Phoenix or the Lakers?
If healthy, the Lakers.
So you want to say if healthy now, but okay, all right. So who's no, that's fine, that's fine. But they're barely healthy now, and you just try to argue for them against Golden State, though.
Is the Suns not a better team than Golden State?
What does that have to do with my argument?
So I'm saying that if healthy, the Lakers will be the Suns. But
What was the point of what you just asked me?
Just wait, even if they're not healthy, they will still they can still beat Golden State.
Golden State could beat them too, though.
Nah,
Okay,
it's not happening.
you're entitled to your own idiotic opinion.
The
What
best
about
opinion.
if Golden State gets an 8 seed? Golden State versus Utah.
Come on, man. Come on, we all know. Come on, we all know.
Oh, answer the question. I
The
don't
Jazz
know.
is winning that one. The Jazz
Alright.
is winning that.
That's fair.
It's
that's
just-
your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
okay, so then who do you think is gonna win?
I don't think it's I don't think it's an out. The Jazz, rightfully
think
so,
they're
should be the
sweeping them,
favorite.
but I
I
think-
never said a sweep. I never said anything about that. I'm just talking about who's winning the series. I don't think the Jazz should be the favorite,
Okay.
but I believe that Golden State, right now, the way they're playing, they could beat any team in the West. That's what I believe. Draymond Green is his presence on the court. There's a very small number of players who have a bigger impact on the court than him. You keep talking about points, talking about he barely scores, he barely scores.
He has a
But
good impact on the floor.
Yeah,
That's-
I know.
I agree with that statement.
He's one of the best overall players. First of all, I don't think you understand. If you watch basketball, I don't know if you do watch basketball, but if you watch how they play, he relieves Steph Curry a lot of ball handling duties. He doesn't have to be on the ball all the time.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins can ball handle a little bit. It lets Steph spread out how he wants to maneuver his game. Like, he doesn't have to be all out first 2 quarters, or he's not gonna be too tired first 2 quarters. He
I
doesn't
understand what
have
you're
to
saying.
be.
Okay.
So
But once again,
Steph is the most dangerous player in the NBA right now.
Okay, and what
That's my point.
He is.
It's one
but
game,
the Jazz are
one
the best
series.
team.
It doesn't matter. And Golden State has that championship pedigree. That goes a long way. Utah hasn't done
Championship
nothing.
Pedigree. They have 2 players that are still on the team that are like great.
Wait, no.
That are great
Kevon Looney,
experience.
hold on. Kevon Looney was on that
What
roster.
the hell Looney gonna do for you?
He was
Rudy Gobert.
Wait. He was effective on those championship teams as well. So what are you saying?
Please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't watch basketball.
No, you're right. The championships teams that had KD and Clay on them.
You
So
know.
they didn't need Looney for anything really. The hell just grab the boards and pass the ball to stuff.
Wait. So big men aren't have nothing to do just because they're not
Just saying
flashy sports
saying
center
the-
players.
I'm
That
just
means that
saying
they're
that-
not effective.
I'm just saying
That's
that
how you know
I'm
nothing
just-
about
I'm just saying
basketball.
the big men that the Warriors had. They don't. You could have put anyone in that center position and they still would have done the job perfectly fine. For the past Warriors teams, yes, anyone.
Okay. That's okay. So you're trying to tell me that they still have Steph, who was the most, either him or Draymond were the 2 most impactful players on those championship runs.
Okay.
They still have them. Correct.
Okay, yes.
Let's go step by step. They still have the coach.
Okay.
Now you're trying to tell me they might not have Clay. That's fair.
You need
But-
Clay and they.
No. I never
Don't forget
said
that they-
anything about them winning a championship
Don't
though.
forget that they don't have
They-
KD either,
They won without KD. So what is your point?
and then they lost without. And then in the following year,
They won without KD though. You're saying they don't have. They still
Because-
won without him though.
because Kyrie and Love were injured. Continue. Go
They
ahead.
still won without him.
Kyrie and Love were injured.
And you're forgetting Steph is a 2-time MVP. Draymond is a former these are not like random players that we're talking about here. These are
zero Finals MVP. No, continue.
that has nothing to
No, just
do.
continue. No, 2-time MVP. Let's go.
You just say anything, bro. Like
And
you
the
just say
se- and the-
anything.
The 73-9 record, right? They lost to the finals 3-1.
What does that have to
They
do?
gave a 3-1 lead.
Steve,
Continue.
I'm
No,
talking
no,
about winning a
continue.
series, and you're
Okay,
talking
go
about
ahead.
this. I'm
Okay,
talking
go
about
ahead.
winning a series. I'm not talking. I
Okay.
never said they're winning a championship, and you talk.
Okay.
I don't even know what you're saying at this point.
Go ahead.
Nobody does,
I'm
bro.
just countering your point.
So
Go ahead.
okay. So that's not counting anything. You're just bringing up random things. And you
Okay,
just-
continue with the conversation.
So I would love to, but they still got Steph.
Okay.
They still got Draymond.
Okay.
They still got Coach Steve Kerr.
Okay.
They still got Kevon Looney, who was a critical part of that team. Whether you don't watch basketball, you don't watch basketball.
Now you're saying those things, but they're barely 500. They're barely a 500 team. They're barely a 500 record team. So how come you're making those statements now but yet they couldn't make it
I'm
top
talking.
6 even.
I'm talking about winning a series based off how Steph is playing right now. Steph is the hottest player in the NBA right now. So no, there's not a debate. He's the hottest. No.
Second to Russ, but continue.
The hottest player right now.
Second to Russ. This guy's dropping triple doubles like it's nothing. The hell?
I said hottest, and you talk about Russ.
Yeah, hottest.
In comparison to Steph Curry,
is Russ not on a good like a great streak right now?
that's a different type of streak. I said hot
Okay.
as
Continue.
okay. So Steph, they have Steph right now, who's playing
Okay.
out of his mind.
Okay.
Before the season, like I can't predict that Steph is gonna play the way he's playing. He's arguably having as good or even a better season based off the circumstances than his MVP seasons. And you're trying to tell me they can't beat the Utah Jazz in the series?
That's what I'm telling you. Yes, they cannot beat them in a 7-game series.
Okay.
They might win. They might win 1 or 2, but they're not winning 4
Okay.
over the Utah Jazz.
Do you think Utah's the best team in the West right now?
Best team in the West. They've proven it. Yes,
They are.
they've proven that they're the best team in the West. But
Okay,
are they
wait,
gonna win the
hold on.
championship? No,
I never said anything about the championship. I love that you said that. They're the best team, so they should win most series, right?
they should win.
Wait. They're the best team in the West.
Yes.
Say, for example, if Golden State wins tomorrow and Lakers end up the 8th seed, is Utah beating the Lakers because Utah's the best team in the West? Wait. And you're a big LeBron fan, so let's hear this.
If healthy, the Lakers will beat the Jazz.
You just told me Utah's the best team in the West, though.
If we're talking about records wise, they are the best team. Championships wise, they're
Championships wise. But when I brought up Golden State championship wise, it's different.
Golden State, it's not the same team Golden State has. Once again, I said.
Wait, hold on.
I said if the Lakers are healthy, the Lakers are winning the series. If the Lakers are healthy,
But clearly, if we're talking about who's the best, we are considering who's healthy. I think anybody would put 2 and 2 together like that. Okay. And you said Utah's the best team. So if they're the best team in the West, why wouldn't they beat the Lakers?
But they're not winning championship.
That's not my. That's nothing to do with what I said.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with what I said.
Okay, because the Lakers have 2 of the top 5 best players in the world.
But it's
right
a team sport, like you said.
It is a team sport.
Why
Lakers are the
why
best
wouldn't
team.
Utah beat them though? If Utah's the best team, like you just told me.
Because
what? Because what? I don't understand.
Playoff and championship experience the Lakers has.
But when I bought a playoff experience for Golden State, that doesn't matter to you. You got to stay consistent. It doesn't make sense. This Lakers team, first of all, you're saying playoff experience and championship experience.
Okay.
You're talking about how Golden State doesn't have the same team. Dennis Schroeder wasn't there last year.
Okay.
Dennis Schroeder's a key part of that team.
He is.
Gasol wasn't there last year.
He's not that big.
Montrezl Harrell wasn't there last year.
He's not.
Andre Drummond wasn't there last year. Andre Drummond has been on terrible teams year after year in his career.
Now you're saying those things, but they're barely 500. They're barely a 500 team. They're barely a 500 record team. So how come you're making those statements now, but yet they couldn't make it top 6 even?
I'm talking about winning a series based off how Steph is playing right now. Steph is the hottest player in the NBA right now. So no, there's not a debate. He's the hottest. No.
Second to Russ, but continue.
The hottest player right now.
Second to Russ. This guy's dropping triple doubles like it's nothing. The hell?
I said hottest, and you talk about Russ.
Yeah, hottest.
In comparison to Steph Curry,
is Russ not on a good like a great streak right now?
that's a different type of streak. I said hot as.
Continue.
Okay, so Steph, they have Steph right now, who's playing out of his mind.
Okay.
Before the season, like I can't predict that Steph is gonna play the way he's playing. He's arguably having as good or even a better season based off the circumstances than his MVP seasons. And you're trying to tell me they can't beat the Utah Jazz in the series?
That's what I'm telling you. Yes, they cannot beat them in a 7-game series.
Okay.
They might win 1 or 2, but they're not winning 4 over the Utah Jazz.
Do you think Utah's the best team in the West right now?
Best team in the West. They've proven it. Yes,
they are.
They've proven that they're the best team in the West. But are
wait, hold on. No. I never said anything about the championship. I love that you said that. They're the best team, so they should win most series, right?
They should win.
Wait. They're the best team in the West.
Yes.
Say, for example, if Golden State wins tomorrow and Lakers end up the 8th seed, is Utah beating the Lakers because Utah's the best team in the West? Wait, and you're a big LeBron fan, so let's hear this.
if healthy, the Lakers will beat the Jazz.
You just told me Utah's the best team in the West, though.
If we're talking about records wise, they are the best team. Championships wise, they're
Championships wise. But when I brought up Golden State championship wise, it's different.
Golden State, it's not the same team Golden State has. Once again, I said.
Wait, hold on.
I said if the Lakers are healthy, the Lakers are winning the series. If the Lakers are healthy,
but clearly, if we're talking about who's the best, we are considering who's healthy. I think anybody would put two and two together like that. Okay. And you said Utah's the best team. So if they're the best team in the West, why wouldn't they beat the Lakers?
But they're not winning the championship.
That's not my. That's nothing to do with what I said.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with what I said.
Okay, because the Lakers have two of the top 5 best players in the world.
But it's a team sport, like you said.
It is a team sport.
Why wouldn't Utah beat them though? If Utah's the best team, like you just told me. Because what? Because what? I don't understand.
Playoff and championship experience the Lakers has.
But when I bought a playoff experience for Golden State, that doesn't matter to you. You got to stay consistent. It doesn't make sense. This Lakers team. First of all, you're saying playoff experience and championship experience.
Okay.
You're talking about how Golden State doesn't have the same team. Dennis Schroeder wasn't there last year.
Okay.
Dennis Schroeder's a key part of that team.
He is.
Gasol wasn't there last year.
He's not that big.
Montrezl Harrell wasn't there last year.
He's not.
Andre Drummond wasn't there last year. Andre Drummond has been on terrible teams year after year in his career. The only core pieces of that team are the coach. You could say KCP. Kuzma is very inconsistent, but you could say Kuzma, and you could say LeBron and AD. Continue. Who else? Because I named you 3 players on Golden State.
Caruso.
I named you. So you're naming role play. Okay. I named you. Wait, hold on. Wait. No. Because you got
players in the NBA.
I'm saying you got to stay consistent though. You got to stay consistent because when I named Kevon Looney, you said you were saying wait.
3 players.
Wait, hold on. When I named Kevon Looney,
named the whole entire starting line.
No, you didn't.
The entire Lakers.
Steve, when I named Kevon Looney, you tried to say he did not play that big of a role, but now you're naming Alex Caruso.
Caruso played a big role.
Right now, we're talking about this team. Right now,
he will play a big role in this team right now. He's been injured too.
All of them are going to play a big role. All those players are going to play a big role. That's weird. That doesn't make sense. How are they all going to play a big role?
They're coming off the bench. They're going to have great impacts on teams on games like
How are they all going to play a big role?
Especially against Golden State.
That doesn't add up.
Caruso might lock up. Is
going to
lock up Steph Curry.
Oh my! No!
Let's
talk about roles.
Caruso's going to lock up Steph. Caruso is going to lock up Steph. Let's talk about roles. Go ahead. Let's talk about roles.
The world is in shock after what you just said.
You shouldn't be in shock.
Alex Caruso.
Once again, the Lakers best.
Did you just say?
Once again, the Lakers best.
Alex Caruso is going to lock up Steph Curry. He's not even a starter.
You're not death, right?
He's not even a starter.
You're not death, right?
He's not even a starter.
Once again, the Lakers are the best defensive
Steve,
team.
he's not a starter,
He's
Steve.
not a starter. So when he's gonna be in the game, Steph's not gonna do anything.
Okay, no. You know what? Okay. So you never answered my question though, Steve. I'm asking you to stay consistent, and you're not doing it for me. When I brought up Golden State's playoff pedigree,
okay,
and this has been a run for now. Wait. This is a run of 5-6 years.
Okay.
You have to remember, this team. You're saying the Lakers have championship and playoff pedigree. They've only had 1 year of playoff success together. They won a championship fair, but that's 1 year. So you're trying to tell me that is so-called playoff pedigree. Meanwhile, they just added at least.
Marco Sol is a champion. He just
no. You said on this team. On this team
right now.
On this team.
Yes, they have champions on this
together. This is together. We're not talking about what they've done in their career. You're talking about together.
Okay,
Andre Drummond has been a good player, but he's literally been on bad team after bad team in his career. And that's their starting center.
And this will be the team that changes that.
That has nothing to do with what I just said, Steve.
You're talking about pedigree, right?
No,
okay.
Yes. You tried to
okay,
discredit what I said about the pedigree.
Once again, okay, so let's go players for players then. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Who's guarding LeBron James?
Wiggins probably.
And Wiggins can stop LeBron.
Who can?
Who's guarding AD?
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green can stop.
He
AD?
can slow him down. That's one of the best perimeter defenders.
I
He's
said
one of the
stop.
best.
One second. I said stop.
Who
You're talking about
can?
slow down.
Who can?
Like slow down.
Who can?
That means what? One,
You know,
two.
there. How many NBA players can you actually stop? So I don't understand what your point is.
My point is this. Ready? The Lakers
Yeah.
are the best defensive team in the NBA. Steph could have a crazy night. Go ahead, Steph.
It's one night. That's my point.
Steph can have a crazy night. But at the end of the day, he still needs his players around him to do stuff.
And
for
they
him.
have.
And Drew Wiggins.
And they have been doing things for him.
Yeah, but not against a team like the Lakers. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, but that's your prediction, and that's fair. But okay, whatever. So you said player by player. Continue.
Continue with okay.
You said player by player.
Kuzma is not really that good.
Okay.
Okay. Andre Drummond. Who's gonna stop Andre Drummond? He's
not an
double
offensive
machine.
player. Looney's gonna match up, and he's not known for his offense at all. Especially when LeBron or AD in there, he's not really gonna take a lot of shots. So
Okay. So
if you knew who Andre Drummond was, you would know that. But
I know who Andre Drummond.
no, clearly you don't, because he's not an offensive center. But
Okay.
he's literally known for his rebounding. So
Yeah,
I don't even know.
A guy that can give you double, drop
Yeah.
like 16 to
Yeah, yeah,
17 points a game.
Yeah.
That's not an offensive
Mhm,
weapon.
mhm.
Go ahead.
Andre Drummond's known for his offense.
Huh?
He's known for his offense.
He's a decent.
Yes or no?
He's a decent.
Yes
offensive
or
player.
no?
Not really.
Okay. Next, who else?
Okay. Then shooter is gonna be guarded by Steph, Steph is like one of the worst defenders in the league, right? Just asking a question.
That's
Is Steph now? Is
no,
Steph
I
now one
don't.
of the?
I don't believe that. But if you believe that, that's fair. Sure.
Okay, so you think Steph's gonna stop Dennis?
There's not much. He's not that great of a player for you.
True. But the two players that we need to care about is LeBron James and AD. So do you think any of the players on Golden State's gonna stop Anthony Davis? Or
Who
LeBron
can
James?
stop them? You can't look at any.
That's my point.
That's
My point-
any team anywhere, though.
My
Steve.
point is
that's any team anywhere.
My point is you can list.
No,
the
that's
entire-
not a good
no, just
point
wait.
at all.
Just wait.
That's not a good point.
Just wait. You can name a lot of Golden State players right now that I can tell you that the Lakers can definitely stop. from
No
doing
NBA
anything
player
like-
you could stop, bro. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying. You could
you
slow them
can.
down. You can't stop.
Yes, you
There's
can.
no.
You can definitely stop players.
Okay. Steve, if that's what you believe, then that's what you believe.
That's what I believe.
Some of the stuff I heard
Lakers-
today, I
Lakers
thought.
Lakers are gonna beat Golden State.
Yeah.
Golden State's gonna beat Memphis.
I thought
That's it.
this hiatus of time was going to give you time to actually reflect and learn something about basketball, but you actually have said more idiotic
I did learn
things.
a lot.
So,
Caruso's gonna stop.
Steve,
Steph.
okay, so we'll see what happens,
Like,
Steve.
I don't have to like.
All right, yeah. All right, bro.
Thank you guys for watching.
Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell to stay tuned for future content.
The link to our socials will be down below.
Stay tuned.